Hey, finish this. I'm going on a date. You're happy to be able to earn overtime pay, right? It's December. My senpai handed me some docs. Not again. Whoa, and these were all troublesome ones. Juniors follow their seniors. Hasn't it been like that since you were a student? Anyway, good luck. Wait, senpai. He's gone. This fax arrived this morning. Did he leave this until now on purpose? My name is Tema Shimamoto. I'm 26 and changed my job to Lovekoi Daisan Shoji. When I changed jobs, Shiki Kishibe, my senior from my club activities when I was a student, was working in the same department. I had only been with the company for a few months and was in a weak position. And due to the old hierarchy, I was unable to go against him. I guess I'm gonna work overtime today too. Well, I'm all alone and don't have a girlfriend anyway, but... On the other hand, Kishibe-senpai has always been with various girls. Well, see? Because I'm popular. When I approach a girl, she asks me to become my girlfriend. So he says, but I hear he makes many women cry. Well, that has nothing to do with me anyway.
Thank you for your hard work. Pardon me, I have to go now.
While I was working on the docs left by Kishibe-senpai, I heard such a voice from a distance away. Ah, Kashiwara-san, huh? She's beautiful as always. I was assigned to the third sales section of Lovekoi Daisan Shoji. She's in the first section, so I don't have any chances to talk to her. Asaka Kashiwara. She doesn't talk much, but she's good at her job, and above all, her good looks make her popular with male colleagues. It seems even Kishibe-senpai has not tried to ask her out yet. I'm tired. It's already 8 p.m. My company encourages people to go home on time. By the time I was done, most people had gone home. Sure, I can earn overtime, but... Oh, it's cold. I wonder if it's okay for my life to stay like this. As I was grumbling about this while exhaling white breath, someone suddenly called out to me.
Oni-san, fortune telling? I won't charge you much.
A fortune teller? Just on a whim, I sat down in front of an old woman. Come to think of it, this is my first time trying fortune telling.
You seem unhappy. Is it because of work?
Leave me alone. Oh, how do you know?
Well, it's because I'm a fortune teller. Let's see. I'll use a crystal to tell you your fortune for next year.
Then she took out a crystal ball and held it up and... What's with that strange laughter? Be serious.
Shush! This is my way of concentrating. Stay quiet. Thank you.
I heard the results and left the place. She said a lot of things, but overall, it seems like next year will be a good year. 500 yen is probably cheap for this kind of fortune telling. Well, it's just fortune telling after all. Still, I feel like I'm feeling a little better now. It's a strange feeling. A week later, since it's the end of the year, we are getting a lot of calls asking for deliveries by the end of the year.
Shimamoto-san, do you have any extra New Year's cards for your customers?
Izumi Kurino is a salesperson. She's always bright and cheerful, but she seems to be in an even better mood today. Yeah, I still have some left. By the way, you seem to be in a good mood today.
I got a boyfriend recently. I got a message saying he reserved a table at a restaurant on Christmas Day. Yay!
I see. It's already that time of the year, huh? Then, when Kurino-san leaves, Kishibe-senpai comes over. Heh, you haven't been popular since your school days, so you'll be alone on Christmas, right? Well, you're right. Do you remember Kanade Hirano, who was our club assistant? Oh, that girl who changed schools? That's quite a nostalgic name. After hearing that, he says, so that's how she ended up being, and leaves. What was that? And it's already Christmas Eve. Oh, damn it, it never ends! It's 6:58 p.m. There's a large amount of documents that need to be processed. You don't have a girlfriend, so you're bored, right? I have a Christmas date. Well, she's not my favorite girl, but she said she had booked a nice restaurant and hotel. So, do my work as well. I'm jealous that you can earn overtime, man. I suddenly remembered the scene from earlier and became stressed to the max. Ugh, curses on him. Curses. I worked overtime even on Christmas Eve after all. I wanted to at least enjoy the atmosphere of Christmas Town. And a hand reached out from the side.
That seems a lot, so I'll help you. Does that require special processing?
Surprised, I looked at the owner of the voice. Asaka Kashiwara was there.
What? Is it wrong to help?
No, but today's Christmas Eve, so, don't you have a date with your boyfriend or something?
Huh? What? Are you making fun of me for not having a boyfriend?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry, but everyone has gone home already. Looking around, I see that most of the people have already gone home.
But you haven't, have you? Well, I'm free too. By the way, you don't accept other people's work so easily. This is a job assigned to someone else specifically, so isn't it natural for the person in question to do it?
Apparently, she knows that this job was forced upon me by Kishiba-senpai. But he's my senpai after all. I mean, it's hard to say no.
Shut up! I get irritated when I see a wimp like that. Next time, say no. Got that?
Yes, ma'am!
I see. You live near Lovekoi Station, huh?
I couldn't stand the silence, so I brought up random topics, and we continued to talk about random stuff.
Well, a lot of the main characters of Lovekoi manga live there. No surprises.
I have no idea what you're saying, but yeah, that's where I live. But it's a bit far from here.
You should just move. Well, I haven't either because it's a hassle, though.
What? The best thing about yakitori is the sauce!
What are you talking about? Salt is the only thing you need.
Before I knew it, work was over, and we were having fun talking about such random stuff. Then next time, let's try both and... Oh shoot. Look at the time.
Time? Oh, wow.
We looked at the clock and hurriedly prepared to go home. Oh, we missed the last train. It was a bit past midnight. The last train just left 5 minutes ago.
Well, at times like this.
What? Internet cafe?
Yeah, if we use a taxi, it's expensive. And we have to work tomorrow too. You won't be able to get much rest from now if you go home, right? There are private rooms with locks and showers, but it's cheap. It's the best.
Saying that, she goes in like she owns the place. Well, she's right. As a newbie to internet cafes, I had no choice but to follow her. Huh? A pair room with a lock? I followed her, and when I arrived at the room, it was a large private room with a mat spread out.
Well, I guess it can't be helped when it's late. Here, blanket.
Wait, what? Weren't there separate rooms?
Nope. Give up and stay in the same room with me.
After saying that, she lays down and covers herself with a blanket.
Well, if you're new to internet cafes, you'll probably want to look around. But we have work tomorrow too. It's a pain for me, so I'm going to sleep now. When I feel sleepy, I go fast.
She went to sleep. Am I going to sleep next to the most popular girl in the office? I'm nervous. That's what I thought, but perhaps because I was tired, I fell asleep quickly. The next morning, it was 5:41 a.m. I woke up to a strange feeling and cried out in surprise. Huh? What is this? Then I remembered that I stayed at an internet cafe with her. But, whoa, she's soft and warm. No, this is not good, is it?
Huh?
Apparently, my voice woke her up, but...
Good morning. Shimamoto-kun, You look delicious as always.
Delicious?
I don't have a single regret in my life now. Good night.
And she fell asleep again. Then I slept for another hour, and it was around 7 a.m. We ordered breakfast and came to the dining area.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, oh. Nom 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 nom.
Who is this? I can't help but wonder if she is really that Asaka Kashihara.
Okay, this should do.
Before 8 a.m., she took a shower and put on a makeup, and she looked like her usual self. I feel like I saw something I shouldn't have.
Did you forget anything?
I don't think so. In the end, we just slept and ate breakfast without using the internet, didn't we?
It's okay. They made private rooms for that purpose, actually. It's much more cost effective than staying at those weird hotels.
After paying the bill, we went out and headed to the office. But along the way, I met someone I didn't want to see. Hey, what did you just say? Shiki Kishibe just came out from the side. Hey, that conversation just now. Besides, this direction. You guys didn't come from the station, did you?
Huh? Oh, no surprises there. Shimamoto-kun and I spent the night together, so...
What? Wait, Kashiwara-san?
Hey, hurry up. I'm the type who likes to arrive at work with plenty of time to spare.
Whoa! She grabbed my hand and pulled me along.
And Kishibe-san, you should hurry up too. You're gonna be late.
What the? And after we left, Shiki Kishibe was frustrated. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? The heck? What the fuck? Damn that guy. Well, it's fine. It's all about the final results, right? I'll make him cry in the end. Well, I'm processing some documents as usual, but... I'm sleepy. Even though I slept briefly at an internet cafe, it was only a short one. A wave of sleepiness has hit me.
Here, take this.
Asaka handed me a can of coffee. Huh?
I thought it's about time for both of us to experience the first wave of sleepiness. Take it.
Oh, thank you. I thanked her, and she returned to her seat. But the next moment, I was instantly surrounded by male colleagues with creepy smiles on. Hello, Shimamoto-kun. Why in the world did the queen bee just give you coffee?
Shall we have a fun conversation in the back?
Whoa!
Hey, guys. Stop wasting your time and do your job.
On the other hand, Shiki Kishibe also started to make a move.
Hey, Kashihara-san. I don't know how to do this. Could you please tell me?
For some reason, he's asking her, who is in a different section.
Huh?
Then she glanced at the document and glared at Kishibe-senpai.
How many years have you been working at this company? At least 3 years, I'm guessing?
So what?
Why is it that Shimamoto-kun, your kohai, can do it and you can't? Why can't you, who has been around for a long time, do this, while a new guy can? I'm sorry, but ask Shimamoto-kun or figure it out yourself.
He was rejected, but he never gave up.
Kashihara-san, can we have lunch together?
No.
Huh?
I prefer to eat alone, unless it's with someone I trust.
Oh, don't be shy. It's fine, right?
Kishibe-senpai forced himself to sit down beside her, but Kashihara-san quickly moved away.
I came to the company cafeteria for the first time in a while, but this is good.
And now, Kashihara-san is eating next to me. I was being glared at by Kishibe-senpai. Then, in the afternoon, while I was doing my work as usual, Kashihara-san came to talk to me.
Sorry, Shimamoto-kun. If you have time, could you help me organize the reference room?
Apparently someone made a mess and she was asked to sort it out by the end of the year. Okay, rather, I would love to help you. With this, I can repay a little bit of the favor from yesterday.
This is... Money Over People Real Estate Inc. Gonna mark it as bankrupt.
What a name! Oh, what? And this is Naked Old Man Ltd? What kind of company is this? In this way, we sorted out the reference room.
Hey, Shimamoto, it's a phone call.
I heard Kishibe-senpai's voice from outside the room. Excuse me for a bit. As I left the room, a certain person entered in my place.
Shimamoto-kun, you're back already? What?
Hey, Kashihara, is it true that you were with Shimamoto yesterday? On Christmas Eve?
Shiki Kishibe corners Kashihara-san in the reference room.
Did you sleep with him?
Well, that's right. So what? Does that have anything to do with you?
Well, it friggin' does. I have been madly in love with you. I've always wanted to go for you. But why that guy of all people? That's effed up. I'm much more handsome and popular. Even when I was a student, my favorite women liked Shimamoto. Why?
Kishibe-senpai yells like a kid.
Shimamoto, that bastard, should not exist.
I like the serious Shimamoto-kun, so I'm sorry. I can't go out with you.
The handsome, got rejected?
I learned later that that was the reason why Shiki Kishibe started harassing me. By the way, that girl ended up not confessing her love to me, and she transferred to another school.
How rubbish.
And Kashiwara-san, who had been silent until then, finally spoke up and glared at him.
Alright, then let me make this clear for you. There's no way I date a scum like you, alright? Even if we get married and get a child, I can clearly picture you having an affair and forcing the child rearing on me. You know I hate troublesome stuff, and I hate people who burden others with their troubles, so don't ever get involved with me.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh, did something happen? Kishibe-senpai walked unsteadily past me as I returned.
No, nothing. But I see. Me and Shimamoto-kun. I see.
Huh? Anyway, let's get back to work.
He's easy to talk to, and above all, he's serious. He might be good indeed.
When we started organizing things again in the reference room...
Damn it! It's Shimamoto again? So frustrating. I don't feel like working. I'll make him do it again.
Kishibe-kun, can I have a minute?
I'm getting demoted? And from next term, I'm gonna be doing sales?
He was called by the sales manager. Kishibe repeats what he was just told. Yeah, it seems like Shimamoto-kun does most of the admin work in the third section. I have received complaints from everyone in the section that your ability is way too low.
No, that's not it. Because Shimamoto wanted to earn overtime pay.
And that's why you don't have to work? What do you think a job is, huh? Around the time when Kishibe was being scolded by the manager, I was thinking about something while working with Kashihara-san.
It looks like next year will be the year you can get rid of things that have been weighing heavily on you. In terms of love, looks good. It seems like your destined partner is already nearby. Besides, I can see the ring.
I wonder what a good year it will be. I was smiling bitterly as I was recalling that. And then...
Shimamoto-kun. So, if you'd like, it's Christmas today, and New Year's will be in a week, so... We talked quite a bit yesterday. I think we got along well. So,
Today, on Christmas, and the upcoming New Year's holidays, I have no plans, so, if you don't mind, could you go on a date with me?
I'd love to.
The destined person that old lady was talking about must be... Now, let's talk a little bit about what happened to Kishibe. He rejected the demotion and resigned. Right after that, the women who were by his side, whom he said weren't his favorites, left him easily.
You're unemployed now, right? What a joke. What's the value of a good-looking man without no money? How do you feel now? Hey, tell me, how do you feel?
In the end, well, I'll let you guys guess his cruel end. Comment below. A year has passed since then. We're walking down the street on Christmas.
That happened, didn't it? It's been a year since then, huh?
I'm glad we didn't have to do the overtime and internet cafe combo this year.
Well, that's because the new folks in the third section are excellent. It's different from last year.
And we came to the Christmas illumination event hosted by Love Koi City. Standing in a flickering light, I take out a ring and look at her. Asaka, please marry me. Although she's beautiful and efficient at work, she's lazy in her private life. That was the true nature of the queen bee of the office. But I was convinced that she was my soulmate, so I proposed to her today.
I love that, Tenma.
My name is Mamoru Kagaya. I'm 30, working as a bank employee. It was just before opening. This was the most stressful part of the day, because...
I can't. My girlfriend loves me so much. She insisted on making me lunch next time.
Here he goes again. That's Nashito Futodoki. He's 3 years my senior, and he bragged about his girlfriend every day. If that's all he has, fine. But he didn't stop.
Hey, Kagaya. You must be jealous since no girls like you. I'm about to get married. I'm sure that's never gonna happen to you. Your only asset is that you're nice.
I see. He always makes fun of me like this. Don't try to include me, thank you very much.
Kagaya-san, I know you're busy. Can you teach me this?
Huh? Of course I can. Wanna sit down?
Thank you. I'll sit.
She was a new employee that just came in this year. She works at the teller window, but there were a lot of tasks to learn in bank. You had to learn every day, and she was responsible. People had high hopes for her.
Newbie, want me to teach you? I'm a lot nicer than this guy.
You were just saying that my only asset is being nice.
Sorry. I want Kagaya-san to teach me.
Oh, why? I have more experience, so I think I can teach you more things.
This is awkward. When you taught me last time, it was hard to understand. Sorry.
Oof.
It really hurts when someone gives it to you straight but hesitantly. I thought I heard a stabbing sound.
Kagaya-san's teaching is really easy to understand.
Let's take it slow. We still have time until work starts. Senpai was losing face already.
Damn, that's annoying. Kagaya is getting ahead of himself. That girl prefers Kagaya? What does she see in him? Men can't just be nice. Girls will lose interest in you.
Futodoki was muttering to himself as he smoked away in the smoking area. But we would never know that. Today was the end of the year party. I was in charge of this year's party and gave out the toast. Everyone, today was made possible by your branch manager, Minagi-san. Thank you, ma'am. I introduced our talented female branch manager and moved on with the toast. Here's to the continued improvement of Love Koi Bank. Cheers! Cheers!
Kagaya-san, let me purr you on.
Whoa, it's only been 3 minutes? You're wasted. What happened?
I get buzzed just being surrounded by alcohol. Fun.
Whoa, get off me! You don't have to pour me one. Recently, we've been stopping the culture of pouring out drinks based on status. Still, she had just come in, so she had come to me to do so.
I see. I understand. I was trying not to be rude.
I think that kind of attitude is a good thing. You always work hard.
Kagaya-san.
She had tears in her eyes. I might have to keep an eye on her throughout the night. I handed her a glass of water when...
Whoa, Kaguya. Are you trying to get her? Making sure the young girl sits next to you. You're gonna be nice to a drunk girl so she falls for you? You're desperate.
Futodoki-san.
What? You're so loud.
Do you have a crush on Kagaya-san? You're always teasing him. Like a little kid who bullies the girl he likes.
Of course not.
Everyone around us laughed. People were drunk and feeling good. But no weird jinxes, please. Everyone, don't worry. I'll be breaking that jinx on my own. 2 hours after the party started, I raised my voice to start shutting the party down. Everyone, it's been a good evening.
Oh, you're here. You're late.
Futodoki interrupted my closing statement. I looked his way.
Oh, sorry everyone. This is my girlfriend.
What? How could this be? Futodoki-san's girlfriend was my younger sister, Nina.
Oni-chan.
I told her to wait at home, but she said she had to see me. Sorry about this. Wait. What? Did you just say Oni-chan? What is this?
Futodoki didn't know that his girlfriend was my sister. He looked shocked.
No way. You're Nina's brother? You guys look nothing alike.
A lot of siblings don't look alike, Futodoki-san. Nina isn't the type to barge in on a company part. He had begged her to show up to show her off to me. I was sure of it. On the way home from the party, Nina and Futodoki's conversation.
Hey Nina, I had no idea you were that guy's sister. Listen to me, I'm higher up on the ladder than your brother is at work. Don't forget who you are and how to act.
As for me, I had some more drinks with my coworker and went home. I was so shocked by Nina dating Futodoki that I drank too much.
Yeah, I'm pissed, Cabbage.
Cabbage the cat was part of the Kagaya family, but I was hissed at. I was pretty drunk and thought about my sister Nina.
Oni-chan, draw me a kitty. I want green eyes like Cabbage.
Okay, leave it to me. In elementary school, she looked up to me and we were always together. But that changed as we grew up. When I was in high school and she was in junior high.
And don't talk to me.
Huh? What happened to you?
Shut up.
Maybe it was growing pains or a rebellious phase. Her attitude toward me started changing. She started distancing herself from me, and she left the house when she got into university. It was midnight. I drank a cup of water in the living room where my parents slept. I wonder if Nina is still awake. I knew it was late, but I tried calling her. I heard her voice through the phone.
What do you want?
Nina, I couldn't talk to you today, so I was wondering how you've been. It's been a while since I called her. I felt nervous. Hey, Nina, is your boyfriend taking good care of you? It was what I was worried about, whether that Futodoki could take care of my sister. After a long pause, Nina answered calmly.
Don't ask. None of your business.
I see. If anything happens, let me know. I want you to be happy.
I told you it's none of your business. I don't want to talk to your drunk ass anymore. Bye.
She hung up the phone. I sighed. Cabbage, let's go to bed. A few days after the party, it was almost the last workday of the year. I had my head in my hands.
Kagaya, looks like your sister really hates you. A guy that's hated that much by his sister. That's rough. Of course you wouldn't be able to get a girlfriend.
Futodoki-san was really unhappy that his girlfriend's brother turned out to be me. He's been even more obnoxious to me ever since he found out. We're adults, I don't mind. Also, you can say what you want to me, but take good care of my sister.
Huh? Why do you get to tell me that? Acting like Nina is yours. She hates you, so don't go near her anymore.
Why do I have to hear this from him? I wanted to fight back, but I had a meeting with a client.
Huh? What are you looking?
If you marry your current girlfriend, Kagaya-san will be your brother-in-law.
Shut up! Damn, I'll make sure she cuts him off.
The end of the year party was held in November, before things got really busy. A week later, I was worried about Nina, but I couldn't keep asking her, so I asked my mom. Hey, Mom, have you talked to Nina recently? Do you know what she's up to?
What? I think she's sort of living with her boyfriend. I think they'll officially move in together soon. I always saw her as my child, but she's an adult now. Maybe she's thinking about getting married. You two keep supporting each other. We're family.
But Nina hates me. I want to help her out if she needs it, but maybe that's more trouble for Nina than anything.
Oh yeah, Mom and Dad are thinking about going back to Shikoku for the holidays.
My mother's family is in Shikoku. When we were younger, Nina and I went back there often. It was a long time ago. I couldn't go this year because of work.
Nina says she has work too. Oh, she says she'll come back here for the holidays. Take care of her.
What? Really? Why?
She has to go help out another store, and it's easier for her to go from here.
I see. Okay. Tell Grandma I said hi. The end of the year came quick, and my parents left for Shikoku. One night, I heard something in the living room, so I went to check. Nina was there in a tank top and shorts, hair still wet. What? Nina? You're back?
Oh, you're awake.
Yeah. Did you just take a bath? You'll catch a cold if you don't dry your hair. Oh, what? I thought I could finally talk to her and got closer. There was a painful bruise on her pale skin. Nina, where'd you get that bruise?
I fell.
What? You didn't just fall. Are you okay?
Don't stare at me.
Oh, sorry. When did she get that bruise? She definitely didn't have one when she was younger. Nina works at a cat cafe. It didn't look like a cat scratched her. So that means... no way. I was so worried that I wanted to ask her again. But Nina's look said don't, and she carried cabbage into her room. Should you be hanging out with me right now, Mamoru? Oh, yeah, sorry. For making you hang out with me. I'll help you with your New Year cleaning. Really? That's great. I suck at cleaning. I wouldn't do it if you weren't here. Yeah, I thought so. This is my best friend from school, Tsubasa Jinnai. He's a good guy. I was staying over at Tsubasa's house where he lived alone. After I saw Nina's bruise, it got awkward between us. I asked her multiple times, but she wouldn't tell me. I thought Nina might leave if I kept asking. I thought the situation wasn't good for either of us, so I was trying to stay out of the house. Sucks you guys are fighting around this time of year. I didn't know you guys hated each other. Well, yeah, we've really grown apart. It wasn't always like that. Maybe a lot of siblings are like that. Also you guys. Tsubasa was about to say something when... Oh shoot! I forgot my phone at home! Whoa, what? You need your phone for emergencies. We're gonna go get it. Sorry. Thanks, Tsubasa. Tsubasa was driving, so I apologized, and we headed back the way we came. Tsubasa waited outside while I ran inside to find my phone. I think it was here. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. I was relieved to find my phone. I heard a loud noise. Huh? What? Did Tsubasa come in? Before I knew it.
Hey you! Why haven't you moved in yet? You really like your brother's house better? Huh?
Along with a man yelling, I heard a loud slapping sound. This voice, is it Nina? I ran up the stairs to Nina's room. The door to her room was open as if someone suddenly pushed her in. I ran inside. In that moment, I saw Nina cowering in the corner and Futodoki raising his hand up.
Stop it.
I heard Nina's fearful voice and understood immediately. Ugh. I got in between Nina and the man, and I blocked her from the fist that came swinging down. This wasn't playing around. This was a serious punch from an adult man. This guy was gonna punch Nina like this?
Kaguya? You aren't supposed to be here.
Futodoki-san, what are you doing?
What? I'm here to see my girlfriend. Nina said no one was home.
That's not what I meant. Why are you trying to hit Nina is what I'm asking. Nina's hand was quivering on my back, and my anger toward Futodoki rose.
Huh? It's none of your business.
Nina won't listen to me, so I was letting her know. You're gonna hit her because she won't listen? You're committing a crime. So it was you that was hurting Nina.
This is love. I'm doing this because I love her. What's wrong with hitting her?
Nina never said she would break up with me. She chose to be by my side. That's only because you paralyzed her with fear.
It's your fault. I told you not to go near her, and you're still trying to act like her big brother.
Were you hitting her because you resented me? Nina tugged at my clothes.
Oni-chan, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Things will be weird for you at work.
What? Of course not. Did he tell you that? Nina didn't answer, but that was answer enough. You're so silly, sacrificing yourself for me. I'm sorry, I never realized. Nina was shaking. She started to cry. I think she had been holding it in for a while. Futodoki-san, just because you can't beat me at work, this is too much.
What?
I'm set to be promoted before you, even though you came in before me. On top of that, you found out your girlfriend's brother is me and hurt her for that. You're scum.
Huh? Don't get cocky. I care about Nina. That's why I did it. Stay out of it. Nina, sorry I hit you earlier. It hurt, huh? Come here.
It was typical behavior from a serial abuser. Futodoki suddenly called out to Nina in a kind tone. Then,
that's enough! Huh? Who are you?
Police, Nahito Futodoki. I'm taking you in. Tsubasa must have noticed something was wrong. He had his badge out.
What? Police? No way! Why are you here?
Coincidence. I'm off duty. We just came to get something Mamoru forgot. As soon as Mamoru went in, I heard an unfamiliar voice from upstairs. I thought it might be a thief. When I went in, I heard fighting.
Wait! This is a misunderstanding!
Misunderstanding? Don't be dumb. I recorded you. This'll be enough proof.
No way!
Futodoki was taken to the station by Tsubasa's kohai. Assault, damages, threatening behavior. He won't be able to escape some prison time. Forgetting my phone, being with Tsubasa, a policeman. All kinds of coincidences came together to save Nina from Futodoki. Nina sobbed after Futodoki was taken away. I found out later why Nina had hated me. Nina, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just a slap today. I'm okay.
Just a slap? It must have hurt. Don't hold it in. Nina stared at me and opened her mouth.
I'll tell you what I couldn't tell you. Oni-chan, I'm a terrible sister.
What?
When I was in middle school, I realized that I liked you, and not as a brother.
Huh? What are you... Is that why you distance yourself?
Because we're siblings. I knew I was weird. I had to get away. I had to find someone I love and get rid of these feelings.
Hey, Mamoru. I don't think Nina remembers.
What? Remember what?
Nina-chan, you and Mamoru are step-siblings. No blood relation.
What? No way.
When Nina was a baby, our parents remarried. Nina was her dad's child, and I was my mom's. Nina was too young to remember or realize that. I guess you didn't know. Our parents raised us like true siblings. I thought of you as my sister, so I didn't feel the need to clarify. Whoa, Nina! Nina jumped onto me. How many years has it been since we were this close?
I'm so glad. I thought I was crazy for thinking like that, so I desperately stayed away from you. I'm sorry, Onicha. I was so mean to you.
Don't worry. You must have been struggling. You tried to protect me. Nina, thank you for liking me. I've always had you on my mind too. I thought of Nina as my precious younger sister. That's why Nina closed herself off. I don't think I can accept her feelings immediately. But I want to talk to her and figure things out together. So, we'll still be by each other's side next year. Love that is soft and kind, not love that hurts. That's what I want Nina to feel from here on out. It's so cold. Isn't this too cold for December? One day in December, I was walking home in the cold weather after working overtime. My name is Yuji Onoya, and I recently turned 33 years old. I'm a single guy with no hobbies. It's been a decade since I came out of the countryside. Oh man, I thought I'll be married by now back then. Unfortunately, my life has not been so easy. Anyway, I should just go home and take a bath. Huh? When I arrived at my apartment, I saw someone sitting in front of the next door. A girl? She must be in elementary school. What's she doing at this hour? I looked at my watch and saw that it was past 9 p.m. Not a good time for a child to be outside. As I approached her, I realized that she came to greet me with her mother before. I think her name was Karin Yuhira? She's just sitting there and there's nothing to block the wind. And when a cold breeze hit us, both of us shivered. Oh, it's cold. Oh, hey, what's wrong? You're Karin, right?
Oh, the uncle next door. I lost my key. I can't get in.
Uncle? Oh, wait, she's an elementary schooler. It's not strange at all. Although I was a bit shocked that I'm now old enough to be called an uncle, I responded to her. I see. Where's your mom? Do you know when she's coming home?
No, I don't know.
She shakes her head. Well, at this rate, her mother might not return until even later. Just wait a minute.
Wow, it's so warm. Thank you, Uncle.
I put my coat on her, and I went into my room to make a pot of warm tea and came back to her. You must be bored until your mom comes home. Do you want to chat with me and wait for her? I can't just take a little girl in my house. I need to avoid unnecessary suspicions. I've let the landlord know about it, and I feel sorry for Karin, but I'll just have to have her wait outside with me. I thought her mom was a decent parent when she came to greet me. What is she doing until so late? Karin told me she's a first grader. As we were talking a little about what happened at her school, I heard footsteps.
Oh, you're from next door?
Sakia Yuhira, Karin's mother, came home. She was out of breath. Was she running to get home as soon as possible? I was secretly relieved to see that she didn't seem to be a bad mother.
I'm sorry, thank you very much.
Sakia bowed her head after hearing what happened. Apparently, she usually works until late.
Hey, Karin, you have to thank him too. Thank you, Uncle.
Karin thanked me with a smile. Aw, I had no idea kids this age are so cute. So yeah, that's how I thought some kids are cute. Next day, I was talking about what happened yesterday to a female colleague of mine. She had just come back from maternity leave.
Please don't become a pedo, though. Like chasing after little girls while saying elementary school kids are the best.
That's just a criminal. Oh. I didn't have to work overtime today, and when I stopped by the supermarket on my way home, I ran into Sakie who was shopping.
Oh, you are the neighbor? Oh, once again, thank you very much for what you did yesterday.
We were walking home together as if it was arranged by fate. No worries. It can't be helped if you were working. Isn't your husband around?
Unfortunately, I had no luck with him.
I guess that means she got divorced. Then she must be a single mother.
Ah! Uncle, good evening!
Sakie invited me over for dinner to thank me for last night. I was a little hesitant, but when Karin saw me, she became very happy.
Hey, play with me! I want to play a drawing game with you.
Oh, sounds good. Can you teach me how to do it?
Yeah, okay! Oh my goodness, good for you, Karin.
Smiling gently, Sakie headed for the kitchen.
Here's the airplane!
Oh, you're good. It looks exactly like an airplane.
Right? The next is...
A bit of time passed, and the game turned into me just watching her draw. By the way, Karin,
What?
it's almost Christmas. Did you ask Santa for something? When I asked her that, she answered without even looking at me.
I don't want anything. I just want to be with my mom. But don't tell my mom.
With Mom, huh? Then all three of us ate the food Sakie made. Oh, whoa! It's so delicious!
I'm glad you think so.
My feedback on her cooking was spectacular. I can even say I've never had such a delicious dish before. But...
Mom, this doesn't taste like your regular stew. Oh, sorry. Oops. I must have made a mistake.
A few days after the stew incident. Huh? Yuhiro-san? I was busy with work as it was the end of the year, and we bumped into each other on the street a little after 10 p.m.
Onoya-san, were you working until this late? Great work.
You must have worked hard too. I had lots of work to do since it's the end of the year. I guess you too?
Well, you're right. Because of that, I'm making Karin feel lonely. I'm sorry it's out of the blue, but could you please be with me for one entire day next week?
What? She suddenly told me so. As I was surprised, Sakie continued.
Well, I'll take a day off too, so I was wondering if we could go out with Karin together.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I thought she suddenly asked me out on a date. That's fine. I guess it would be on a weekend? Since we were lucky enough to get to know each other, we were just going to have fun together as neighbors. That's how I thought of her invitation.
Thank you very much. How about Saturday then? I'll be free too.
Sure, I'll make myself available too. So our schedule is set, and I naturally had a smile on my face.
Wow! An amusement park!
And so here we are, on Saturday. We came to the amusement park at Karin's request. Since it was Saturday, it was already crowded in the morning.
Hey, Karin! Don't get too excited or you'll get lost or bump into someone.
She's having fun!
She's too excited. Well, it can't be helped since I haven't been able to play with her lately. Ah!
The head came off? Oh no! You saw me, huh? The guy was shaking as he looked at us. Oh no! He's panicking. But how did the head come off so easily?
I'm sorry.
Welcome to Levkoi Land. Forget what you saw. Enjoy the day and have fun. Huh? After saying so with a grin, the guy picked up the head and left in high spirits.
Wow. He only panicked for a second, didn't he?
Yeah, I totally underestimated their professionalism until now. Apparently, Karin doesn't like scary rides like roller coasters. So we mainly went to kids' rides.
Yeah! Hey, Uncle! Hey!
Unlike Karin, she looks shy. Well, I know how she feels. It's somewhat embarrassing to ride a merry-go-round as an adult.
Ah, it's fast!
It's a steam train running through the park. Come to think of it, this might be my first time riding one of these.
I guess it's not surprising. You tend to miss some types of rides depending on how often you go to amusement parks.
And now, here comes the problem. Oh, I'm tired. My muscles. It's because I suddenly moved around a lot. I usually only go back and forth between home and office.
Uncle, you're slappy.
Sorry.
Shall we have dinner? You can rest then.
We were in the amusement park all day, and it was already evening. We were on our way home when we were suddenly told this.
How about a family photo? We can laminate in 5 minutes and put your names on it.
Oh, maybe that would be nice. For a memory.
Huh? Oh, yes, sure.
Sakia seems unsure, but Karin, on the other hand,
I'll do it! A photo!
so, at Karin's request, we asked her to take a picture of us.
All right. I'll get ready right away. Oh, by the way, young lady, what are your dad's and mom's names? Let's see. I don't know about Uncle. My mom is Kyoka.
What? When I looked at Sakia's face, she looked sour while looking far away.
She's completely fallen asleep. I guess she had that much fun.
The sun had gone down, and when we were on the train to go home, Karin fell asleep on Sakia's lap. She was having a lot of fun. Yuhira-san, you must be tired too.
You're right. And please call me Saki if you can. My surname is actually not Yuhira.
Sakia continued to pet Karin without changing her expression. Does that have anything to do with Karin mentioning the name Kyoka earlier? She nodded and slowly opened her mouth.
My real name is Sakiyamatsu. My older sister was Kyoka. She got married at a young age and got a child. Her daughter is Karin Yuhira. So this girl is actually my niece.
At this point, I had pretty much figured out the whole story, but I still asked her. Then, what happened to her parents?
They passed away. Yuhira, my sister's husband, fell ill and got hospitalized. He passed away after a long battle with illness. My sister also had a big debt from raising Karin and her husband's medical expenses. And she worked too hard. And one day she got into an accident. My niece, Karin, was only 5 years old when she lost her parents.
I closed my eyes hearing the story, and I tried to imagine how Karin feels being all alone.
She's only 5, you know. For such a little girl to be without her father or mother. So I decided to become her mother. Fortunately, my sister and I were identical twins. So I copied her hairstyle, expression, tone of voice, and I became Kyoka Yuhira. Mom, you're back!
I imagined Sakie and Karin hugging each other. That's a very sad scene. Then, shouldn't I call you Sakie-san?
It's okay. Everyone calls me that. Karin seems to think it's just my nickname.
We got to the nearest station from her home and I carried Karin on my back as she was still asleep. I was tired, but for some reason, I didn't feel like taking a cab.
I wonder why it turned out this way.
She keeps acting like her sister, work until late every day, and even have a second job to pay back the huge debt her sister left. I see. She wanted to vent it all out to someone before it became too much for her. That debt? Couldn't you renounce your inheritance?
There's no way I can do that. Because if I renounce it, I would even lose what my sister cherished. That means I won't be able to leave anything for Karin either. That's why I don't want to do that as much as possible. Because I'm Kyoka Yuhira now, Karin's mother.
She smiled, saying so. Maybe she showed me a little bit of her true self. Then the three of us had dinner together, and after Karin went to bed, we moved to my room. Now we are enjoying some drinks together.
Thank you very much for today. I think it became a good memory for Karin. She was envious that her friend went to an amusement park with her family, so I'm sorry I dragged you into this.
No, it's okay. I had a good time too. It became a good memory for me too. Then we continued to have drinks quietly. A few days have passed since we went to the amusement park, and it was December 23rd. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. We, again, happened to bump into each other on our way home, so we were walking home together. It's cold, isn't it? The end of the year is just a week ahead.
Yes, this time of year is very hectic. If you don't mind, would you like to come to my place? I bought some beer for you and... I have something to discuss with you. Mom, you're back! Ah, Uncle!
Karin came running towards me as she saw me. Ah, she missed me. I'm kind of happy.
Let's play, let's play! You be a nasty mother-in-law and I'll be a new bride, and we fight, okay?
No thanks. After finishing her meal, we had a quick conversation and played around, and Karin fell asleep. I carried her to bed and our quiet drinking session began. So, what is it that you wanted to discuss about? About Karin?
Yes, I asked Karin what she wants for Christmas, but she won't tell me.
Oh, I see. Well, Sakie-san, actually... Oh, I mean... It's hard to get her to say it, isn't it? I almost said the truth, but I promised with Karin not to tell anyone about it.
You're right. But I'll think about it again tomorrow. Because I'm her mother.
She said so with a smile. I felt her strength as a woman.
By the way, I'm coming home early tomorrow to have a Christmas party with Karin. Would you like to join us?
Ah, I'd love to join you, but I'm sorry, I don't know what time I'll finish work this time of the year. If Karin's wish is to be with her mom, it would be insensitive for me to bother them. The next day, at last, the night of Christmas Eve arrived. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Everyone went home early as it was the Christmas Eve, so, surprisingly, I was able to get home by 7 p.m. But my dinner today is just a slice of cake and food from the supermarket, as it is every year. I grumbled to myself. Well, I'm used to this kind of Christmas Eve, though. I wonder if Karin's having a happy Christmas Eve with Sakia-san right now. As I finished dinner thinking about that, someone knocked on my door hard and rang the doorbell.
Onio-san! Onio-san, are you home? Karin! Karin has run away from home! Please help me find her!
What? According to her, they were happily spending Christmas Eve together at first.
Wow, it looks delicious! Hey Mom, the cake looks delicious too! I put all my effort into making it, you know. Hey, Karin, don't drool over it. But I'm hungry. All right, wait a minute, okay? Oh, I should take some for Onio-san later. I hope he'll be pleased.
But the problem happened when Karin ate the stew.
I knew it! It's different from usual. This is different! Oh no, I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong. Alright, Karin. Isn't there really anything you want? I can ask Santa for you, you know. It's delicious, but it's still not the same as Mommy's stew. I want to eat Mommy's stew! Huh? What are you talking about? Look, I'm your mommy, aren't I? Forget it! I know you're not my real mommy! You're not real! So just forget it! Huh?
Saying that, Karin ran out of the front door. We split up and started looking for Karin. Where are you? Where did you go, Karin?
Karin! Where are you? Where did you go? Come back already, okay?
A child alone on the street at night is dangerous. We need to find her quickly. I must have been mistaken about Karin's wish. Karin's real wish for Santa was... After running around and my legs started to hurt, I finally found Karin. It turns out she was just sitting alone inside a playground equipment in a nearby park. Oh, Karin.
Uncle, I'm sorry.
It's okay. No one's mad at you. It's cold, right? Let's go home, okay? Karin said yes and came out to hold my hand. Her hands were really cold.
Karin!
Just as we were about to leave the park, Sakia came.
Oh.
Karin looked away from her, feeling guilty, but... Sakia hugged Karin to never let go of her.
My real wish was to be with my real mom.
At that moment, Karin's eyes widened and she reached her little arms out.
Mommy, Daddy, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, thank you for giving birth to me.
Her voice was so quiet that we had no idea she was saying that. The three of us were walking towards our apartment in the middle of the night. It was already the next day.
I'm sorry, Mom. I said mean things to you. It's okay. I was the one who was lying to you all along. I'm sorry too, Karin. Uncle? No, Dad, you too. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Wait, Dad?
Yeah, Daddy and Mommy told me that you two would take good care of me. And they told me to be happy.
Saki and I looked at each other. We wondered what she was talking about.
So you two are also my dad and mom. My family. You're going to be my family.
I wonder what she's gone through. Her wish, just a moment ago, was to be with her real mom. Oh, Dad and Mom, huh?
Does that mean we're getting married?
Oh, is that what this means?
Wait! I've never even dated a single guy before, though.
Sakia-san, calm down. Just calm yourself down. While we were puzzled, Karin was smiling happily.
She's sound asleep. I wonder if she's having a good dream.
She must be. Maybe she's meeting her parents. Of course, 1 a.m. was too late for a little girl. As soon as we came back, Karin fell asleep.
Oniya-san, do you believe that Karin met my sister?
Karin said something like that before she went to bed. Who knows? But if such a thing really happened, that's a Christmas miracle. It must have been a present from Santa. So, about us being her dad and mom.
Huh? Well, I'm in debt and you'll end up having a child all of a sudden too, so... I would make a terrible partner, right? A woman like me, you'll have a hard time.
I was actually thinking, it would be nice to have someone like you as my wife.
Then let's start going out, I guess?
It seems that the miracle of the Holy Night happened to us as well.
This is the necklace my husband bought me on our first date. This is cheap. I would demand a more expensive one if I were you. Hey, don't be rude. It's okay. This represents a bond between me and him. And you know, someday, when Karin grows up and meets someone she loves, I'll put it on her first date. But sis, what if she ends up not liking it? Maybe she won't, but she might like it too, right? Good old times.
A year has passed since then. The debt that Sakia owed has been paid off, and we submitted our marriage certificate to the city hall. We are now officially husband and wife.
Hey, Mom! What's that? It's so beautiful! Do you like it? I'm glad you do. It's Mommy's very important thing. But when you get bigger, I'll give it to you as a celebration, okay?
Oh, good for you, Karin. She's gonna give it to you someday. I gently pat her head.
Yeah! I want something from you too, Dad!
Something, huh? Oh, it's almost Christmas again, isn't it? What do you want, Karin?
You know. I don't want anything. I just want to have dinner with Mom and Dad. And then we'll play together a lot. Then let's go to the amusement park again.
Next year, we plan to adopt Karin. We are gradually moving forward to become a real family.